Have you ever noticed that women can manipulate themselves in their marriages? This whole series has been focused on exposing manipulation and subjugation of women in marriage. And so I think it's important to highlight the times that women do this to themselves. And one of the ways that women do this is in the whole surrendered wife approach. In the surrendered wife approach, women are sold this dream that if they treat their husbands a certain way, then he will be inspired to rise into his healthy masculine leadership and become the dream man that she desires. Now, before I focus on the negative, I do want to say a few things. First of all, I believe that all the women who are coaching and helping women this approach are doing God's work just like the rest of us. We each have our piece of truth to share with the world. No one has the whole truth, and I'm here to just speak mine. And so I want to first point out the benefits that I see of women who are immersed in this approach. First of all, it works for some marriages, which is amazing, right? We all got to find what works for us. The second thing is that even if it doesn't have an effect directly on the husband, it does help a woman develop an individuated sense of self, or it can. And I've seen that as well. And developing an individuated sense of self is a crucial step in leading to any healthy marriage. I have a whole course myself on individuating specifically for women in toxic marriages. It's a really key component. And so if women get this from that approach, that itself, in and of itself, is valuable. As well, it is important to try the softer, gentler approaches before jumping to more spicy approaches like I teach. So there is a benefit. However, what I want to point out is that there needs to be a lot more discernment in this approach, because while I have never read The Surrendered Wife and I've never taken any of these types of courses, I have seen the results of some of the results with some women. And what I've seen is that there are a lot of women who come out of these types of programs or learning, and they come out appreciating breadcrumbs, surrendering to terrible leadership, assuming good intent when their husbands are clearly being selfish and uncaring, respecting the unrespectable. And the most interesting one is that some of these women tend to be the best at squashing their needs and desires, even though this approach highlights effectively communicating your needs and desires. So there's a gaslighting nightmare happening here. And in the next video, I'm going to address why women are gaslighting themselves, because they are not stupid, they are not crazy, they have a really good reason.